What's up to all my beautiful people out there, and welcome back to another episode of Modality Monday. I just want to say, first off, thank you to God. I know you guys hear me talk about the universe a lot. The universe to me is God, is Source, is the Great Spirit, and I want to say thank you to everyone that tunes in and takes away whatever message or whatever resonates with anyone who hears what I'm saying. I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for your guys' time and energy. So today's Modality Monday is about sober living and sobriety. And what sober living and what sobriety means to me is just living a better life, getting yourself more pure to be able to be used to the best of your ability, to the best of God's ability, to the best of the universe's ability. So today's Modality Monday, sober living. So let's dive into it. So for me, sobriety and sober living and living a sober life has been just so beneficial in so many ways. My journey and in my life, I started off drinking at a very young age. I started off partying really hard at a very young age. So from the age of about 15 to about a year and a half ago, 27, I was drinking a lot. I was partying a lot. So me and my friend group, we grew up knowing a lot of people. We were athletes, so we hung out with the older kids and just had a lot of people gravitate towards us. So with that, we started partying, drinking very young, going to house parties, playing the drinking games, beer pong, and things like that. And the problem was that with my particular friend group, we started to drink not really to enjoy ourselves. We started drinking to kind of escape things that we had going on and escape different parts of reality. And the problem for me was that it was hard to stop partying so much. And I would black out all the time, my friends would black out all the time, and it just became very destructive. Now, I'm not someone to sit here and say, oh, you shouldn't drink, oh, you shouldn't smoke, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this. If it works for you and it's something that you can control, live your life and do what works for you. But for me personally, I know I have an addictive personality, and sometimes I would get, or not sometimes, I would get caught in vices that would definitely control and take over my life. And we live in a society that glorifies the partying, the sex, and the drugs. It's in all the music we listen to, it's in all the TV shows, it's in all the movies. And for someone like myself, it was really easy to get caught up and get stuck in certain situations because of things that we glorify as a culture. And what I see that's going on now is that, I have friends or I have families that either are borderline alcoholics or are alcoholics, and in the society that we live in, it's almost like it's an okay thing. And the partying, the chasing the girls all the time, the chasing, having a good time, at what point are you able to keep it in moderation and stop? So now if you are someone that's going to continue to live your life, party, smoke, drink, whatever it is, I definitely would recommend and say that you should at least be able to take a break from it. If you can't not drink, have a sip of alcohol, if you cannot smoke for a 30-day period, then whatever it is, whatever your vice is, it controls you. You should be able to do a month cleanse of whatever it is for 30 days without drinking, 30 days without smoking. If not, then that smoking, that drinking, that eating sweets all the time, it controls you. So a sober lifestyle for me, it's been amazing because now I don't wake up hungover. So if I'm not waking up hungover, I can do things that better myself. I can work out, I can connect with people. If I'm not out chasing alcohol, if I'm not out chasing girls, I have time to focus on myself. I have focus on getting myself better, making lucrative connections with other people. And you begin to see how things in your life just start to align more clearly, because when you're sober, you're living a more pure life. And I have this saying, the more pure you are, the stronger and more efficiently God can use you. The stronger and more efficiently the universe will work in your favor and begin to use you for great things. Now, another thing that I struggled with throughout my life was fluctuating through weight a lot. I've been 280 pounds twice in my life, losing it all and then putting the weight back on. And the main contributing factor to me putting the weight back on was alcohol. I would maybe, go sober for like a week, and I'd be like, okay, well, let me work my way back into it. But I had an addictive personality, so working my way back into it turned into full-blown just drinking again, full-blown smoking again, and doing all the other party things that come with drinking or being out all the time. And I was someone that was an alcoholic. I drank every day and partied every day for like 2.5, 3 years straight, and even longer than that. And you start to lose yourself. You start to lose your essence when a society tells you that it's okay to be a partier, when it's okay to drink all the time. Again, if it's something that you can do in moderation, you can control yourself, then definitely do it. Something that I've researched and looked up is that the word alcohol in Arabic literally means body eating spirit. So when you think about it, when you go to the liquor store, what is the liquor store called? It's called the Spirits. Like, you literally see it on alcohol stores. It's called like the spirit store. And what happens in alchemy, alchemists use alcohol, or even with making essential oils, alcohol is used to extract the essence from whatever essential oil they're trying to get. If you look at hospitals, what do they sanitize their equipment with? Alcohol. Why? Because it takes things, it takes all the stuff off of the equipment. So when you drink, what happens? You're extracting your spirit, you're extracting your soul from your body. So essentially, we're spiritual beings. When we start to drink all the time or we abuse alcohol, we're allowing other entities to maybe control us. That's why when you talk about blacking out and you don't remember what you did the night before, oh man, you smashed 2 car windows out, you don't remember that? And it's like, dang, I did that? I don't remember doing that. I would never do something like that. Your normal sober self would never do something like that. But when you're losing your essence and losing your spirit, again, you're allowing things to come through and do things that you're really not used to doing. And with drinking, I'm able to build better relationships with people. I think most of the time we look at drinking as a social thing. Yeah, it's cool to go out and grab a drink and, socialize. But what happens if, again, you're someone that abuses, alcohol? What do you do to try to figure out what to do to socialize with alcohol? You can party, you can have a good time and be sober. I know, because I do it all the time. I go out in the atmospheres where people are drinking, where people are having a good time, and half the time I'm having a way better time than the people that are drinking and getting absolutely obliterated. And I say that and I share all this because, again, the society that we live in as Americans, or a lot of other societies too, the Germans and the Russians, they drink crazy too, but for some reason they can handle it more. Here, again, you mix the drugs, the sex, and the alcohol, and the music, and then you have 14-year-old, 15-year-old kids listening to this stuff, and then they think it's okay to partake in this all the time. They think it's a normal lifestyle. It's not a normal lifestyle. A normal lifestyle should be bettering yourself, working on yourself so you can better other people and build relationships with people that are meaningful. And if you're just out drinking and then another thing is, see what happens and see who sticks around when you're not drinking, when you're not partying all the time. When I was living the party lifestyle, when I was out every night, like at the clubs, at the bars, at the house parties, I had so many people that wanted to be around, so many people that gravitated towards me, but it wasn't for the right reasons. And when I was really going through things and I really decided what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do with my life, and when I was depressed and down, none of these people were around. The only people that stayed around were my true friends and my real friends. And that was a very small circle. So they say keep your circle small, and it's for a reason, because at the end of the day, only the real ones are going to stay around. And you got to decide who you want to keep around. And is it the people that are just there to pass you a beer or buy you a shot at the bar? Or is it the ones that when you want to talk about building a business, the ones that you want to talk about what you're feeling or your emotions or things that are bothering you, are those the people that you want around? And I think it's very essential that, a lot of us do some deep diving into ourselves, especially the people that feel like they're searching for something. When I was partying all the time, I felt like I was missing out on things. I was like, man, I gotta go out. I gotta go drink. I gotta go be with the crowd. And then I started really finding my sense of self, my sense of worth, and I understood I'm not missing out on anything. These people, that energy is missing out on me, because I know the power that I have inside of me, and I know the things that I'm able to accomplish when I'm thinking straight and I have a sober mind. So I think it's important for us to really understand what our values are in life. Is your value to be the guy that's always, partying? Yeah, you can be the guy that has a good time. You can be the guy that people look to go and, have a good time with or be a good time. But you can do that without alcohol. You can do that without partying. You can do that without smoking. So again, I think it's very important to know that if you can't go 30 days without drinking, if you can't go 30 days without smoking or whatever it is, then that something controls you. And I think it's important to try to do things that are outside your comfort zone. Like if you're comfortable going to the club and going to the bar all the time, try switching it up. Try going on a hike, try connecting with nature, and be around your family more. Be around people that love you, because that frequency and energy of love is going to get you away from those things that aren't serving you. And for me, alcohol wasn't serving me. I was a hardcore alcoholic for about, I'd probably say 3-4 years, and it was just not a good situation to be in. It wasn't fun. And now I work out every day. Now I build meaningful relationships with people. Instead of figuring out where I'm going to drink or what bar to go to, I'm figuring out, how do I help this person? What event do I need to be at? How can I better someone else's life? And I think it's very important that we all get connected. I think it's very important that we share our stories so that it can help whoever that message is for. And I hope that that is what these videos do and what these messages do for you guys. So today's Modality Monday was about sobriety and how to better yourself with being around the people that want to see you do better instead of the people that just want to see you on their level of drinking and partying. Because a lot of people, like, once you get sober or once you start bettering yourself, people don't really care. They don't care. They're not happy for you. It's almost like a jealousy, like, dang, I can't do that. But if you get to a spot where you lose that ego, you can start to help other people better themselves and kind of give them tips and show them what you did to better yourself, in hopes that they wake up and get out of whatever vices they're caught in. And I think that's what it's about, is giving back. So I hope today's Modality Monday helped. For all you partiers out there, keep partying, just tone it down and don't let the partying control you. And yeah, that's today's Modality Monday. So blessings to all. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you to God, and thank you to the universe. I hope you guys have a great day, great start to your week, and let's continue to better ourselves, and let's continue to do things so that we can live our dreams instead of just having our dreams, because living your dreams is amazing when you start doing it, and it's beautiful. So take care, guys. Thank you.